Ruby is a lifestyle brand, so to say nowadays, I guess, which is really based on a lot of efficiency. So we try to make processes through digitalization, technology, automated wherever possible, but we're also using space very efficient. We wanted to be more attractive as an employer due to the issues of staffing. We wanted to attract people, and nowadays, especially the younger generations, they're looking for a better work-life balance. They want to work less, they want to travel, they want to have more free time. And we were looking into ways how we can provide that to our team members. So we introduced the 35 hours week. The 35 hours are on the same salary like before, so it's depending on country between 12 and 20% salary increase actually, because they still get the same money, but they have more free time. And these 35 hours are completely flexible, so they are not like 5 days, 7 hours. It might be one day 4 hours, the next day 9 hours, so it's totally flexible, which actually is super useful for us as a business, because we can schedule the team members exactly to the business needs, and that actually meant that we don't need much more team members what we thought before. But when we were trying out, we just needed an average 1.5 heads more to cover the missing times. And for us as a business, it's much more successful because it's flexible, and we can have the people there when we need them, and they don't need to be there when we don't need them. So and it's a great benefit for the team members as well, the flexibility. They have more or less an extra day off per week. Yeah. It was part of a huge benefit package what we rolled out with other topics as well. For example, profit sharing, which we also introduced. We introduced allowances for public transportation, but also for fitness. So it was part of a huge project, and it was really well received. It came very unexpected for the team members. So we weren't doing that because team members demanded it. We were really thinking how we are more attractive as an employer to people, to the current people, to keep them, but of course also to attract new ones. So they were very surprised, but I found it very generous, very happy. We received really good feedback about that. Yeah. Nowadays the generations want more flexible working times. Adapt to that, adapt to the people's needs, and don't make the people adapt to your profit targets. Yeah. But change the way. I think then it's coming automatically, because you have loyal team members who are engaged, and then the profit comes automatically. But still, also a lot of big companies just focusing on the bottom line, and the team members are just tools to achieve that. And I think there must be a change in thinking, putting much more effort and focus on the people to make them satisfied, and the rest will come by itself. It is an investment also with us, with the 35 hours week and so on. It's a huge investment we are doing there within the company, but we believe in the mid and in the long term it will pay back easily. It makes the operation much more efficient, I believe. So especially if it's combined with the PMS, you know, when a guest checkout, you can go specifically to the rooms, you can do your work, and you don't knock 3 times and the guest is still there. That helps, but you can also monitor performance of your team members, and you can react in a way of supporting. Yeah? I don't think monitoring in the sense of looking for failures and punishing, but looking for potential to improve. And I think it makes the operation much more efficient, and you can monitor it so you know where you maybe have gaps in performance, and you can actively support but also appreciate team members much more, especially in housekeeping. You don't see them very much, you don't really know how they perform, they're just judged on the cleanliness level. But in housekeeping a lot is also about time, and you don't really know, so you know how people perform. You can appreciate that, and again, if there are gaps, you can also support much better.